Welcome back to my dining room. Baby's taking a nap so we can chat. I wanted to give you a quick update on my Project Pan. First, let's start with the biggest annoying thing. The Bite lipstick that I am panning actually has gone rogue, and it's it like melted and unmelted, and it's at the point I can't really save it unless I put it into a pot. I think I have a um, Bare Minerals container that I have cleaned out and I saved. So I'm gonna try to put it in there, and I do have lip brushes that I can put it in because I really love this color. It's what I have on my lips right now. If you can see, it's called Pepper. I don't know how old this was. I got it at TJ Maxx, and it's been hot and cold. It was like in my pocket and it'd really melt. So I might try to save it, but I can't keep track of it the way I was on the piece of paper. I'm going to be adding in this little Tarte's Glossy Lip Paint. I have 4 of these. I gave half of them to my mom, and half of them I kept myself. I've never used these. They're just these little minis. I'm going to start off with this one because it's a similar color to the Bite. I thought, well, it's kind of a replacement, another thing I can add into my Project Pan. Okay, then I have my palette. The Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate palette is the one that I'm panning this year, and you can see a significant dip in that coconut cream. I hope it's coming across on camera, but you can really see the dip. And also in mousse, you can see a significant dip. I have been playing around with some of the shimmers and even this Cocoa Chili. I tried that out today. But yeah, definitely the mousse and the coconut cream, you can see a significant dip in those. I've been using coconut cream every single day to set my eye primer. It's just the perfect shade. It's just the perfect shade. Then I have my blush and highlighter that I'm panning, and I can tell so far, now this is the one I'm panning and this is the one I'm panning. And next to it are 2 of the same things that have never been used. So you can see that darker color has not been used of the blush, and the lighter one, there's a big dip in my highlighter, you can see, a real big dip. It's just a lot chunkier, and the one next to it is one that's only been used like twice. But actually, this highlighter lasts all day. At the end of the night, my blush, but especially the highlighter, is always still on my face. And I can't always say that for my foundation, especially when I wipe my nose all the time because it's winter and it's just a little runny. But this highlighter, wow, Ulta highlighters, hello. And I'm also panning, it was already panned, but I wanted to finish it up so I can start on other powders that I have. And this is really lasting me a long time. You can see some chunks have come out of the side, but even so, even further down, I've made this progress. I mean, I use this every day, and I use it to set my eyes, and I use it for my face. I take a really fluffy brush and just really go like this and get it all over. The other face products I have are my Wet n Wild Photo Focus. Here is the progress on this. It's really hard to tell. I can only tell by where the bubbles are. If there's bubbles on the side, then that means that there's no product like standing there. So that's as far as I can tell. I kind of marked it on both sides from what I could tell. It's about the same. But when I take the paddle out, I can really tell. You see where it actually starts. So that's about right. As far as where the markings are. And the same with this is even harder to tell, but you can see the progress that I've made. This one is almost done. I mean, I have to screw it all the way back down and bring it all the way back up to get very much. And even then, that's not a huge amount that is on the applicator. I'm working on the Urban Decay Brow This is actually the Gwen Stefani version. You can tell from the magics in the makeup. And you can see how deep down it goes. I'm trying to um, I'm trying to go around the outside as well, not just stick in the middle just so I hit pan. This is just so slow going because you use, the teeniest amount on my brows. Sometimes I use the darker shade you can see for the tails of my brows, but for the most part, they're not significantly different. And I don't like to have my brows be too dark because they already are dark. That's a lot of R's. Sounds. Anyways, then the last thing that I have, and this is going to take me forever. I just know this is going to, a lot of these are going to take me a very long time, but I'm in it for the long haul. I didn't mark it yet, but it's the Burberry Eye Color Contour. And I use this on my inner corner. And you can see some you can see that I have some usage out of it. I'm gonna scroll it back down. Those are my updates for my Project Pan. I'm still working my way through a lot of different mascaras to give you kind of my hits and misses for all the mascaras I've been trying. Thank you, any of you who take the time to watch my content. It's just a hobby, but it's still pretty cool to be able to get my little slice of life out there. Why not? So on that note, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.